What's up, my name is TechNobo here for Troubleshoot, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can download, install, and play Team Fortress 2 Classic. While I won't be going through exactly what it is, the first link in the description down below takes you across to their official website, and if you'd like to learn more about the game, see gameplay, etc, this is the place to do it. On the same page, they have their Twitter feed linked, and the last update for the game was August 14th, 2020, where they released the 2.0 version. So with 2.0 coming out and bringing a ton of changes with it, let's go through downloading, installing, and using it. If you head across to this link and click the download link, you'll be taken across to an information page. Simply scroll down and you'll find a link to download the game. If we head across there, we get taken to mega.nz. And of course, the file size is a bit over the limit for the website. It's 3.68 gigabytes. What exactly does this mean? Well, if you start the download, it'll download about 1.5 gigs and then pause asking you to pay. You can of course import to your Mega Drive and download through the Mega app after installing it on your PC, though that is a lot of effort and requires installing yet another program. Let's rather not use mega.nz to download this mod, and instead we'll use a workaround that is officially supported by the TF2 Classic community. On the right hand side of this page, you'll find a link to their Discord. Simply click on that and you'll be invited to it. Then go ahead and open up your Discord, and you'll see something similar to this. We're on the Team Fortress 2 Classic game page. All you have to do is head across to the download mirrors section under information, and we see a bunch of info over here. Currently, you'll find a couple of links. These top two over here, hosted by Rezo and Chloe, are just the patch versions, and here's a full download link to the entire game itself. TF2 Classic 2.0.1.7z. This file is a simple direct download and you won't need any other programs to do it. But heading across to my downloads page, you can see that it is rather slow, hanging around 3 megabytes a second and not fully saturating my full 25 megabytes per second download speed. If we head back to the Discord page, there is a magnet link over here that we can add to a torrent downloader of our choice. And there we have it. When the download's complete, simply open it up using 7-zip. Of course, if you don't have it, it'll be linked in the description down below. Once we've done that, we'll see a TF2 Classic folder, and inside of it a bunch of game files and a launcher. But what exactly do we do with these? Well, heading back to the TF2 Classic website, all we have to do is install the Source SDK base. TF2 Classic depends on Source SDK base 2013 multiplayer. If you already got it installed, then you can skip this step. To install, simply click here, and this here link is in the description down below, but I doubt it'll work. You'll probably have to copy and paste it into a new tab. Steam://install/243750. You can either copy this into a new tab or hold start, press R and paste it in there. Simply make a note of where it's installing and then click next. And now we'll just wait for Source SDK base 2013 to download and install. You can see the progress inside of Steam in the download section over here, another 1.8 gigs. Hint, Source SDK base 2013 has two versions, one for multiplayer and one for single player. Make sure the multiplayer version is installed, which is of course what we're downloading over here. Then installing TF2 Classic, simply download and open up the 7-zip file. Then extract it to Steam, Steam Apps, Source Mods, so that the TF2 Classic folder within the download is extracted within the Source Mods folder. So by default, it'll be in C, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Source Mods. As you can see, the download just finished. All we have to do is open up our C drive by holding down Start and pressing E to bring up the file browser. Then simply head into C, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, and we'll find the Source Mods folder. Then simply open up the 7-zip file and drag and drop TF2 Classic out and into this folder over here. Now, of course, the total size is about 11 gigabytes, so if you're using an SSD, then this may not be the best place to put it. You can extract it to a different disk and then create a symlink to link that folder and this folder over here. What exactly is a symlink? Well, check the description down below for a video on that. Basically, you put files in a different location and then tell Windows that they appear in this location as well. Then Windows does the rest of the magic for you. You'll have the actual files on a different disk, but they'll appear in two locations. Of course, if you're having issues linking files on a different disk to this Source Mods folder over here, check the description down below for a really in-depth video on this topic, as I think I'll make one that explains it perfectly. And there we go. Now that the extraction is finished, you can see C, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam App, Source Mods, TF2 Classic, and here's a bunch of files. Next up, we can close out of the zip and reopen our Steam client. When you see this page, simply head across to Steam and then exit in the top left. Then we'll be reopening Steam. Now we can head across to Library and then search for Team Fortress. And there we go. Team Fortress 2 Classic is now appearing in my Steam library. And there we go. Now the game itself is open. It's incredibly loud, so I'll turn it down a bit. After customizing the settings to your liking, we can go ahead and find servers as you'd expect. Sorting by players, let's join one of these servers over here. I'll join an EU server. And there we go. Now we're in game. And as you can see, the chat is just as toxic as you'd expect. Things are working great. So of course, once you reach this stage, you're free to play the game. That's about it for this video. Thank you all for watching. My name's been Technobo here for TroubleChute, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.